isn't nothing like that. It isn't nothing like that good soul music. Now use it and let Jay prove it. Just lose it. With everything you do, just know she got your back, yo. And she'll even make you laugh show after show. She got the vibes that'll make you ride top down. And if you got a couple pounds, she'll be around. Justified Madness.
Ho ho, happy holidays, jingle all the way and all that good stuff. What's up? What's happening? It's your girl Jhene, Yvette, and welcome to the Happy Holla-days edition of Justified Madness. That was music from Jhene when she was first introduced to the world back by B2K and the TUG family back in the early 2000s. That was her contribution to the Christmas with B2K album. It's her rendition of Santa Baby. Can you believe Christmas is just 1 week from today? Man, 2020 and 2021 feel like they flew by, but lasted for decades at the same time. Am I right? Man, we are about to go into year 3 of a global pandemic, but we've learned so many lessons over the past almost 2 years that have hopefully and prayerfully made most of us learn to really appreciate life. I mean, when something comes along that puts the whole world in timeout and takes so many precious lives, but we can still look around and say, I'm still here, honey, that's a blessing. Doesn't matter if you're religious or not, because this isn't a conversation about religion. It's just about the reality of appreciating the gift of life and realizing just how fragile and how precious it is and not taking a single day of it for granted. Now, if nothing else, this pandemic has taught us how precious life really is. And I pray that 2022 will be the year that the clouds finally break and we get to the other side of this thing, because y'all, I want to see everybody's smiling faces again. I'm tired of these masks. Now, I'm looking forward to the day that we can ditch these masks. But until then, I encourage everybody to mask up and vax up and boost up so we can get to the other side of this thing and take these masks off. And then we can have a whole maskless celebration. Okay? Now, next up, I'm shining a spotlight on a group that, even though I don't think the industry has given them the credit they deserve as the talented artists that they are, they have a loyal fan base that discovered them as kids and are still riding for them to this day. I'm talking about B5. They signed with Sean P. Diddy Combs' Bad Boy label and splashed onto the music scene with their rendition of the Jackson 5's All I Do Is Think of You. I'm going to play their rendition of Stevie Wonder's Someday at Christmas, which appeared on 2005's Radio Disney Jingle Jams album. But first, I have a clip from 2018 of the guys singing Oh Holy Night a cappella. Now, shout out to Oh My B5 on YouTube for sharing that clip with us. Let's get into it, okay? This is B5, y'all, and you're tuned into the Happy Holla-day edition of Justified Madness with your girl, Jhene Yvette.
Till he appeared in the sun. mourn, oh, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
What is up? What is happening? It's your girl, Jhene, Yvette, taking a pause for the cause to let you know what's new in music and movies this week. New singles dropping this week include Alicia Keys' Like Water, Block Party with Traps, Earth Gang and American Horror Story, Flyboy Jack, Jordan Dennis, Jujo, and Cookie with City Move Issue 0, Jimmy Fallon, Ariana Grande, and Megan Thee Stallion with It Was a Masked Christmas, Larissa Lambert with My All, Neo and Young Blue with Stay Down, Tierra Whack with Pop, and Zach Taylor with Letting You Go. New albums dropping this week: Alicia Keys with her new album Keys, Belinda Carlisle and Live Your Life Be Free, Doja Cat with Planet Her audio CD, Ella Fitzgerald, Ella Wishes You a Swinging Christmas, Elton John with the Lockdown Sessions, Blue Colorway on vinyl, Elvis Presley's Elvis's Christmas album, Frank Sinatra, A Jolly Christmas from Frank Sinatra, Kylie Minogue with Disco Extended Mixes, Lady Gaga with Born This Way, the 10th Anniversary Edition, Monsta X, The Dreaming, Deluxe Version 3, Nina Simone, Little Girl Blue on vinyl, Sly and the Family Stone with There's a Riot Going On, and various artists collaborated for Now That's What I Call Music, Yearbook Extra 1983. And also there's two much anticipated movie soundtracks dropping this week for Licorice Pizza and West Side Story. Now for the full list of new music, check out officialcharts.com and click on new releases. Coming to the movies this week, Spider-Man No Way Home. With Spider-Man's identity now revealed, our friendly neighborhood web slinger is unmasked and no longer able to separate his normal life as Peter Parker from the high stakes of being a superhero. When Peter asks for help from Doctor Strange, the stakes become even more dangerous, forcing him to discover what it truly means to be Spider-Man. Spider-Man No Way Home stars Tim Holland as Peter Parker and Zendaya as MJ. It's directed by John Watts and it's rated PG-13. Now, if you're more of a stay-at-home and chill kind of movie lover, no worries. Now is a good time to try Paramount Plus. The most captivating stories and experiences are on Paramount Plus. Thousands of episodes, live TV, and exclusive originals, all in one place. Try 1 week free and watch on your devices, including your phone, tablet, or Amazon Fire Stick. Go to ParamountPlus.com now for your free trial. And are you a Cricket Wireless customer with an Android device? Then you should download the Add It Up app now. Watch short videos, play games, and answer quick surveys, and knock dollars off your monthly bill. That's right, a few minutes a day can knock $5, $10, even up to $25 off your monthly service. So what are you waiting for? If you're a Cricket Wireless customer with an Android device, go to Google Play Store now and download the Add It Up app. Thank me later. That's the wrap for the week, and let's get back to the show, shall we? You're tuned in to Justified Madness with your girl, Jhene Yvette.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King!
Wow, that was beautiful.
Almost as beautiful as you.
What's hood, y'all? I'm Pink Diamond, the flyest miss that you never did see. And you're listening to Justified Madness with my big sis, J1 Yvette. Holla back 2 times.
It's the Happy Holla-days edition of Justified Madness, and that's classic holiday music from the Jackson 5 with Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Just one more week and Christmas is here. What's on your Christmas list? Well, as for me, all I need is for my loved ones to be happy and healthy, and that's my gift. But if somebody wants to slide some new edition culture tour tickets, then hey, I'll take those too. Okay. Just saying. Quick programming note. I'll be back on the air tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time with the Sunday Inspiration edition of Justified Madness. I'm on the air every Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time on blogtalkradio.com/Justified Madness. But if you miss any episodes, you can catch up on the show right here on Blog Talk Radio, or look for the Justified Madness podcast on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, Podchaser, Google Podcasts, and almost anywhere else you can get your podcast. Just Google J1 Yvette Justified Madness and find out exactly where you can listen. Now I got to shout out my official promo team, Team J1 Yvette. That's run by my girls Amina, Alex, and Tracy. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Team J1 Yvette. And also make sure you're following me on Twitter at J1 Yvette1. That's JWANYVETTE and the number 1. Now I'm no longer able to take live calls because the show is pre-recorded, but I live tweet every single show. So make sure you're following me on Twitter and turn on your notifications because, I'm always up to something. Now, also make sure you're following me across social media. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Fanbase at Justified Madness 31. Shout out to my big Papa Ellis, my big sis Debbie Deb, all my fan bam, my Twamley, my Young Nation, my Mad Hatters, my ATLians. Belated birthday shout out to my girl Dynasty, aka Boogie. Shout out and congratulations to Miss Taylor, who drove off the lot in her new wheels. I see you doing big things. Shout out to Carmisha, Yvette, Shane, and last but never ever least, my daughter Jessie, aka Jessie James. You hear her at the top of the hour every Wednesday and Saturday night right here on Justified Madness. Now next up, I have music from the one and only godfather of go-go, Chuck Brown, with Merry Christmas, Baby. And on the other side of the commercial, I'm closing out with my own rendition of the Nat King Cole classic, The Christmas Song. God bless you and thanks for joining me tonight. Come on back tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time for the Sunday Inspiration edition of Justified Madness so we can get our praise on and get ready for this Christmas week coming up, y'all. Good night from J1 Yvette, and you're tuned in to Justified Madness.
That's what I'm talking about.
The legacy continues. All 6 live on one stage. This time, it's for the Culture New Edition, the Culture Tour. Live in the biggest concert of the decade. With hits.
That girl is
After hits. The Culture Tour with Charlie Wilson. It's a non-stop hit fest. And special guest, it's the reunion of Jodeci. The Culture Tour, new edition, Charlie Wilson, and special guest, Jodeci. Coming to a city near you. Visit bpctickets.com for more info. Brought to you by the Black Promoters Collective.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is John O. This is Priest Forever, and we are the Gecko Brothers. And you are listening to Justified Madness.
One of my absolute favorite holiday memories is going back to when I was a teenager. I used to love to bake, and I still do. And when I was a kid, I would bake cookies. I'd stay up all night, Christmas Eve night, baking cookies. And I'd take a batch out of the oven, put them on my cooling rack, and I'd hear footsteps coming out from the bedroom. This is my granddad. He'd come out, I'd turn around, there'd be a cookie missing off my cooling rack. And then about 10-15 minutes later, I'd hear those footsteps coming back out, and he'd be like, "Baby girl, I give these my stamp of approval." And to this day, when I bake cookies, I think of him.